The collapse of the Ottoman Empire is directly connected to Donald Trump wanting to take over Gaza. Hi, it's me, and I'm here to teach you a little bit of history. You see, during World War I, the Ottoman Empire had massive control over the area that we would now call the Middle East. But in 1916, the British and the French got together to have a secret meeting where they carved out the Ottoman Empire on a map using rulers and protractors to decide which areas the British, the French, and the Russians would get if the Ottoman Empire collapsed, which it did 2 years later. So in 1918, when the Ottoman Empire fucking collapses and we see the establishment of Turkey and the establishment of the League of Nations, all of these areas are then carved out and they're turned into mandates. Places like Syria and Iraq and Libya and Yemen and Lebanon, they're in Palestine, they're carved out and they're given to these different European nations because those Middle Easterners, they're too stupid to know how to govern themselves. So this will be a British mandate or a French mandate for the next 25 fucking years until these people learn how to govern themselves. Or until another fucking world war breaks out and us colonizers can no longer hide behind the shadow of democracy. And we must be like, okay, sorry that we colonized Indochina, my bad, America, you want to go to war in Vietnam? Regardless, we start to see the establishment of all of these nations due to this secret agreement called the Sykes-Picot Act. The Sykes-Picot Agreement, okay? You can look this up. After that, you get things like the Balfour Declaration, you get the Hussein Agreements, you get all of these secret deals being made by the British and the French, where they're promising the Arabs their own Arab land in the Middle East. They're promising the Jews their own Jewish home within Palestine. They're promising the land to the French and the British and the Russians, and there's all these secret deals that directly contradict each other. Luigi! Stop it! There's all these deals that directly, they contradict with one another, and that's why we start to see during the Cold War, when the United States and the Soviet Union are vying for power within the Middle East for all that liquid black gold underneath the sand. You know what I'm talking about? Oil, the thing that we need to power the war machine? Yeah, once we realized how much oil was there, well, then we decided to begin the proxy wars, right? You know, when the Soviet Union invaded Afghanistan and we sent the CIA to go arm a man named Osama bin Laden and teach him how to fight against the Soviets? Yeah, stuff like that. So then as we move into the modern era, we see things like Israel. In 1948, Israel is formed because of the Balfour Declaration, and we start to see a lot of ethnic cleansing during the Nakba in the 1990s, right? Then as we move into the modern era, Israel continues